What's up, fam? This is your girl Amanda, and I'm coming back to y'all with Amanda Vlogs. So yesterday I made a video on R. Kelly because he was trending, y'all, and he was not trending in a good way. They were saying that he was involved in a cult and that he had many young females in his cult, to the point where he was controlling everything that they did, controlled everything that they ate and wore. And one of the females that was in his cult actually came out and spoke about it. But the news came out because of one of the girls who is living with R. Kelly at the current moment. Her parents came out saying that she was held against her will and that they wanted her to come back home. And I read that article yesterday in BuzzFeed News. And so it's been trending. And yesterday, her parents did have a press conference. So if you missed that press conference, here is a snippet from that press conference.
Years in, until he released these girls and put them back where they belong. My daughter was off in college at the time, and I haven't seen her since. I want to thank y'all for coming out, and I'm going to let someone else speak. I'm going to let my wife speak. And then I'm also going to let Shantae speak if she wants to.
Can you tell us your name first?
My name is Timothy Savage.
Before you leave the microphone, though, can we ask you, it's a pretty serious charge to say that your daughter's being held against her will. How old is she, and what evidence do you have she's being held against her will?
My daughter is, right now, she's 21 at this time. I'm going to ask some questions after this. So if you can hold your questions, I'm going to ask a couple questions for people. So allow my family and friends to speak and guests to speak so we can have that honor to share and put this out here, okay? Thank you. This is my wife, Jocelyn Savage.
I'm Jocelyn. It's spelled Jonjelyn. The house that we're standing in front of today is the first time I've been at this location. But through the sources of Cheryl Mack, which was his assistant, that gave me information about the guest house. Also, I have pictures of where the house was, inside this house where he resided, where he had rooms set up for like a hotel for the girls to stay in. And he also had a black room where they do different acts, sexual acts in, and then he had the separate rooms, 3 separate rooms, total 4 rooms in his house, which they have it all identical, set up. My daughter's severely brainwashed. She's brainwashed to the point where she says anything that he asks her to say. She's not the same Jocelyn that we knew when we met. I've reached out to Diane Copeland.
Okay, so you saw the video of Jocelyn's parents, Tim and Jocelyn. They basically want her to come home because she has not been home ever since she's gotten involved with R. Kelly. And they feel like she has been brainwashed and she's there against her will because she has completely changed. And she is a very different person since she met R. Kelly and been dealing with R. Kelly. And so Jocelyn, she came out yesterday with a video saying that she was okay and she was not brainwashed and that she was with R. Kelly because she wanted to be with R. Kelly. Now, she did refuse some questions, and that was suspect to me. But check out this clip. And of course, I was copyrighted. I had the actual video of Jocelyn speaking, but I will do the audio, and it's just as good, okay? So check out Jocelyn, you guys.
I'm 21. I'm about to be 22 in about 5 days. And I just mainly want to say that I am in a happy place with my life, and I'm not being brainwashed or anything like that. You know, it just came to a point where it definitely has got out of hand. So, you know, I just want everybody to know, my parents and everybody in the world, that I am totally fine. I'm happy where I'm at, and everything is okay with me.
So you are not being held against your will or doing anything that you do not want to do?
Oh, no, not at all. I've never been feeling hostage or anything like that in that nature. Never.
So why is it now that your family's coming forward and saying this and they've asked for a welfare check and everything like that? Why do you think now?
I personally, I don't really know what's going on with that, so I wouldn't want to answer that at this moment. The last time I spoke to my parents may have been about a good on and off for about a good 6-5 months. I haven't really spoken to them because of everything they've been causing problems in my life, about saying I've been hostage and being held against my will and stuff like that. Because I'm very heartbroken of what's going on with this situation, because it's getting to a point where it's getting too much out of hand. You know, me having to deal with this and me being 22, it's just, you know, it's just not right. So I haven't spoken to them mainly in about 5 to 6 months, really, on and off. I mean, they'll, you know, text me from time to time, but I haven't really wanted to speak to them because of what they're doing.
Are you currently in Georgia, or where are you?
I'm not. No, I'm not. I wouldn't want to speak on that.
Oh. Are you with other roommates? Are you free to go from where you are?
No, I want to speak on that as well.
Okay, so Jocelyn said that she was happy. She was there on her own will, and she is not talking to her parents because her parents are causing all kind of problems in her life, and she was afraid to answer those last 2 questions, and you could definitely tell. She definitely does not want anyone to know where she is, and she doesn't want anyone to know whether there are other roommates. Those were simple questions, and she doesn't want her parents to know, and she doesn't want everybody else to know that she lives with other women. Because, I mean, if she was living just with R. Kelly, she would have said that. It's just me and him. It's no one else. That was just a simple question, but she's hiding things. And it kind of seemed like she was really nervous, but that's just my opinion. It just seemed like she was nervous. Everything was rehearsed, and it's just something that she's hiding. She's hiding something. All I have to say is this situation is a hot ass mess. It really is. This is not the first time that we've heard of R. Kelly doing things of this nature. We've always heard that he loved young women, and like I said in my video yesterday, he's a pervert for that. A lot of people saying that these females are of age, so it doesn't matter, but it's still the fact that he married Aaliyah. Aaliyah was about 15, 16, and he was probably in his late 20s, early 30s when he married her. So that in itself is disgusting. He's a pervert. And this is not the first time that we heard that R. Kelly had a house full of women who catered to him and did everything that he asked. Not the first time that we heard about him exposing women on sex tapes. This has been going on for quite some time with R. Kelly. And the thing about it is, just because he was acquitted does not mean that he did not do that. He just had good ass lawyers. Just because he was acquitted from underage sex acts with these females does not mean that he did not do it. He just had a good ass lawyer that got him off. Feel me? And so, like I said, this whole situation is a hot mess, y'all. So what do y'all think about Jocelyn saying that she is happy, she's with R. Kelly on her own free will, she is not held hostage? So what do y'all think about this whole situation? Do you think that she's lying to cover up some things? Do you think she's hiding something? And what do y'all think about her parents? Just let me know your whole thoughts about this. So you know what you got to do. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that red button so you can see more videos like this. And make sure you stay tuned for the next video. Alrighty, bye.